To session 2 of the lecture series on the poem Gift of India by Sarojini Naidu. In part 1 of the series, we studied stanzas 1 and 2. And this session, in part 2 of the series, we will be moving further and trying to complete the poem. As we studied in our previous part, the poem is imbued with, replete with patriotism, and the poem actually is a celebration of the sacrifice, the supreme sacrifice made by the Indian soldiers who participated in the First World War for the British. And on the other hand, it is a complaint, it is a grievance against the British for ill-treating the Indian soldiers. Sarojini Naidu did not be told that patriot to the core manages to evoke pathos and patriotism in the poem. So we'll go further. They lie with the pale brows and braves of broken hands. The bodies of the Indian soldiers are lying scattered everywhere, unnoticed, unsung, unclaimed. Here, Sarojini Naidu uses alliteration. What is alliteration? Alliteration is a figure of speech which makes use of similar sounds. Alliteration is a figure of speech which uses similar sounds. See, for example, here, brows, brave, broken, being repeated 3 times, thrice. So, the poet makes use of alliteration to add and enhance the effect. They lie, the Indian soldiers lie with pale brows and brave, broken hands. Their bodies are mutilated. Their bodies, their limbs, all the body organs of the Indian soldiers remain mutilated, broken and dismembered, unnoticed, unclaimed. She brings this point to the notice of the British. Oh, my great sons, my beloved sons made the supreme sacrifice for the sake of the British, for your sake, and you are treating them like this. Even animals, even savage animals are given befitting burials and honor and dignity. You are simply ill-treating my sons, great sons, who made the supreme sacrifice for your own country. You behave so ungratefully. You have been so ungrateful to me and my sons. At least offer them befitting burials. At least offer them state honors, dignity. But the British did not do that either. The British did not do that either. They very slyly, very ungratefully, very selfishly picked their own soldiers and offered them befitting burials and state honors. Very inhuman. Okay. They are strewn like blossoms mown down by charms. Blossom, bloom, efflorescence, blossom. What is blossom? Bloom, efflorescence. Flora. What is it, Marathi? What is blossom? Blossom is flora, which later turn into fruits and flowers. So, they are lying like blossoms and efflorescence, carried away by wind. Many times, blossom is carried away, is dislodged from its place, and carried in a messy manner, carried in an uncontrolled manner with wind. Similarly, the Indian soldiers were carried, but by chance. They did not deserve the kind of end they met. They met, the Indian soldiers met a very sad end. But they did not deserve, they did not afford that kind of sad end. And above that, your ill treatment made the matters worse. Your ill treatment of my soldiers who made the supreme sacrifice for your sake, you made the matters worse. Thus, Mother India lodges her complaint against the British. On the blood-brown meadows. What is a meadow? Meadow is a green land, which is lush green. Which is lush green. But the lush green meadows have become sanguine. They have become red with the blood of the Indian soldiers. They have become sanguine. They are bathing in the blood of the Indian soldiers. The greenness of the meadows, the greenness of the green lands is completely transformed into redness because of the sanguine blood, the red blood of the Indian soldiers. You ignored this also. You disparaged even this also. This is really shameful on your part. No human being, no country affords such kind of ill treatment to any soldier. There are certain rules of war. Rules are there. War rules are there. You did not follow them. You did not observe them. On the blood-brown meadows, they are blood-bathed. The meadows of France and Flanders and other parts of the world where war took place are bathed in the redness of the blood of the Indian soldiers. They made such great sacrifice. They made such supreme sacrifice. You disparaged it, you denigrated it, you belittled it, you ignored it. Very ungrateful on your part. Can you measure the grief of the tears I weep? Mother India asks a question, one more question, yet another question to the British. Can you count? Can you fathom? Can you measure? Can you scale the pain that I am undergoing at the loss of my sons? You cannot measure it. You cannot fathom it because it is unfathomable. The sorrow, the pain, the agony, the anguish a mother undergoes when she loses her child is unfathomable, immeasurable by any standard or any yardstick. The grief, the pain, the pangs of my loss are so deep and profound that they cannot be counted, they cannot be measured, they cannot be scaled by any standard or parameter. Can you measure the grief of the tears I weep? My tears are just unstoppable. They are perennial, they are perpetual. They are continuous. You cannot stop it. The pain is so immeasurable. Nobody can stop it. The loss is so irreparable. The loss is so unbearable that no consolation can make for it. No consolation, no solace will be enough, will be sufficient and adequate. Or compass the loop of the watch I keep. I watch my sons fighting in the war and being killed in the war. I keep them watching. I see them being killed. I see them with my own eyes being killed in the war. is pain, there is suffering, there is agony, there is anguish in my heart. Can you measure it? Can you gauge it? Can you fathom it? No, it is unfathomable. And yet, you have turned ungrateful to my great soldiers, my great sons, my great martyrs, by offering them ill treatment, by denigrating them, by disparaging them, and giving befitting burials and state honors only to British soldiers. This is really ungrateful, inhuman, cruel on your part. Or the pride that thrills through my heart's despair. My heart is really pained, despaired, dejected and disappointed. My heart is dejected at my loss. Can you measure that dejection? Can you measure my disappointment? Can you measure my pain? Can you measure my agony and anguish and pangs? My friend, you cannot. Because it is beyond human understanding. It is beyond human comprehension to understand how a mother feels when she suffers some loss, particularly her human loss, particularly when she loses her children. Here I have lost a staggering 75,000 soldiers, and yet they are unnoticed, untold and unsung. This is just because of your ungratefulness, your ingratitude towards me and my great soldiers and martyrs. And far the sad, glorious vision I see that the victory will be yours. Victory in due course will belong to you only, the allies only, not the enemies. The victory will always be, the victory will certainly be on the side of the allies. I see that. It will be a glorious scene. But besides being glorious, it will also be sad. See, sad, glorious. Contradiction. Sad and glorious. On one hand, the victory will be glorious. Victory will be great. And on the other hand, it will be sad. Sad because there is great human sorrow. There is great human loss. And the banners, the flags, the festoons, the streamers of war will be red in color, and the redness will be because of the blood of the Indian and other soldiers. You must keep this view, you must keep this fact in mind. The victory will be yours, undoubtedly. The victory will be great, undoubtedly. But it will also be sad because of the sacrifice, because of the martyrdom, because of the supreme sacrifice of all soldiers, including Indian. But you forget that Indians also made equal sacrifice. You regard, you consider, you respect and honor the sacrifice made only by British soldiers, and forget the same sacrifice made by the Indian soldiers. This is partial. This is this is ungrateful. This is inhuman. This is cruel on your part. So you should equally respect and honor all soldiers because they laid out their lives for you only, not for anyone else. You forgot the fact and respected, honored only your soldiers. And the far sad, glorious vision I see of the torn red banners of victory. Of course, the victory will belong to you. The victory will be yours. It will also be glorious, but it will be sad. It will not come without a sacrifice. The victory will not be without a sacrifice. It will be with a sacrifice. And the sacrifice is so colossal, so massive, so huge that it is immeasurable, unfathomable by any standard and parameter yardstick. Remember this? The banners of victory, the flag of victory, the streamers of victory will be red with the blood of Indian and other soldiers. When the terror and the tumult of hate shall cease, when the war will be over, when the dust will be settled, when peace will be restored, when peace will prevail, what will happen? When the terror and the tumult of hate shall cease, stop. When hatred, violence, bloodshed, massacre, carnage will come to a standstill, will come to an end, come to a stop, one thing will happen. When the terror and the tumult of hate shall cease, and life be refashioned on the anvils of peace, anvil, A-N-V-A-I-L, anvil. The blacksmith has an anvil, wherein he strikes and molds iron, hot red iron, into the kind of shape that he wants. He strikes with a hammer red metal on the anvil and gives it the shape that he wants to give it. Anvil, that is anvil. So, when peace will be restored, when peace will be established, you have to remember one thing. And life be refashioned on anvils of peace. When peace will prevail, when peace will be restored, you have to do one thing. And your love shall offer memorial thanks. When everything will be restored and peace, normalcy restored, you will erect, you will build memorials of your soldiers. What is memorial? Memorial is monument. Smarak, a monument or memorial, is erected in memory of some soldier who makes supreme sacrifice. So, everything is normalized. When normalcy is restored, you will erect, you will build memorials for your soldiers. What do you need to do now then? At least now, see. And life be refashioned on anvils of peace, and your love shall offer memorial ranks. You will build, you will construct, you will erect memorials for your own soldiers. Do one thing then. Do one thing, at least then. What is to be done? What is expected to be done by the British is this. And you honor the deeds of the dauntless ones when you build, erect memorials and monuments of your soldiers, and honor the kins and kiths and kins of the soldiers, of the British soldiers. You don't forget my sons also. At least now, build their monuments, build their memorials along with the memorials of your soldiers. I don't have any objection to memorials of your soldiers being built and erected. But don't forget to build and erect memorials and monuments of my sons so that they will be remembered by posterity. They will be remembered by posterity, progeny, future generations. They will be remembered and paid homage, condolence, tribute by posterity and progeny. Do at least this. You ill-treated them when they lied, dead on the various parts of the world where war took place. But respect them, honor them at least now by building and erecting their monuments and memorials and respecting their descendants, their families. To the comrades who fought on the dauntless ranks, and you honor the deeds of the dauntless ones. Of course, all soldiers are brave, fearless, as my sons were fearless, dauntless. Your sons were also dauntless and fearless. They are all courageous, brave, gallant. So, remember, my sons, when you build monuments and build this monument, memorial, when you build the memorials for your own sons. Don't forget to build memorials for my sons also, so that they will be remembered by posterity, progeny, future generations, and they will pay them homage, tribute, and condolence for supreme sacrifice they make. Remember the blood of my martyr sons. Don't forget at least now my martyrs, my sons who made the supreme sacrifice for your sake, participated in the world war for you and made the supreme sacrifice. They laid down their lives for you. This is how Sarojini Naidu pays rich tribute, rich homage to the Indian martyrs, to the Indian soldiers who laid down their lives for the sake of the British country. As we discussed, as we pointed out, the dominant theme of the poem is patriotism. And the poem is an ideal example of a manifestation of patriotism. We call it today